The courtroom doors open. The familiar call echoes. All rise. The tension fills the air as Judge Funderby takes the bench. A simple family dispute is about to unfold, but beneath it lies years of heartbreak, frustration, and unanswered questions.
All rise. Judge Funderby, court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1032, Kirby case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Kirby, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, this gentleman, Douglas Kirby, he stopped paying child support about a couple of years ago.
Okay.
The judge calls the case. Kirby versus Kirby. Miss Kirby steps forward, her tone calm but heavy. She's here for one reason: child support. It's been 2 long years without a single payment. Her son, Danny, is only 8. She wants answers. And today, she expects justice.
He's 8 now. I want to know what is going on, and I want to know when he's going to stop paying child support, please.
Okay. So how long has it been since he paid child support?
He paid for 3 years.
Okay.
And it's been 2 years since I haven't received anything.
Okay, 2 years, okay. And you said the child is 8?
Yes.
8 years, okay. All right, Mr. Kirby, is there a reason why you have not paid child support in 2 years?
Correct, Your Honor. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis about 3 years ago, and
Okay.
over the period of 8 months, it actually got really bad.
Douglas Kirby takes the stand. His voice trembles, steady but tired. He reveals he's been battling multiple sclerosis, a disease that's slowly taken away his mobility and his career. He holds documents: proof of disability, Social Security, medical letters. The courtroom listens quietly. Even the judge takes note. The paperwork is official.
And so I have not been able to really, I'm unemployed at the moment. I have not been able to work. I do, however, I receive disability and Social Security, and I've got the paperwork here if you need to see that.
Well, I have a copy of it up here with what was turned in.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So I see award letters. He does receive Social Security and disability.
Well, first of all, I think he's lying. Second of all, he can work with minimal duties.
Well, what do you think he's
lying?
lying about? You think he's lying about the disability? You think he's lying about the award letters that I'm looking at? Because they look.
But Miss Kirby isn't convinced. Her frustration spills out. She accuses Douglas of exaggerating, maybe even lying. She paints a picture of a man who walked away from responsibility. She reminds the court he has a degree. He worked in IT. He used to make good money. The tension grows. The judge intervenes, calm, firm, demanding proof over emotion.
Like official documents from the state?
Okay, ma'am, it's like this. This guy is not good. Once we got married 9 years ago, I took care of him. Doesn't have a job. I made him to go back to college. I made him to get a degree. He's got a good job in IT. Okay, as soon as he got the job, okay, I don't want to be married anymore. Really? All right, you have a good job. Pay child support. Then, okay, he was paying $1,000 a month. Now I'm $1,000 a month short for 2 years.
Okay, I understand that, but you understand that he has a legitimate excuse for not paying anything, right? I understand it may be frustrating, but you do understand that, right?
He cannot work in IT. He cannot just push the buttons.
Well, if he
not
has something from a doctor saying that he cannot work. Until he gets something that actually releases him to work or he stops receiving benefits from the state, we really can't order him to pay any child support.
I think what he wants to do, he just wants to stay home, sleep until noon, whatever, then go out there,
The judge explains what the law says. If Douglas is receiving disability and can't work, the court can't order payments he cannot make. Miss Kirby pushes back. She believes he's capable, that he just won't try. Her words are sharp, her pain raw. The judge listens, patient but unmoved. Evidence speaks louder than anger.
Play guitar or whatever it is that he was doing before we got married. He just doesn't want any responsibilities. And I think he needs a reevaluation on his medical exam.
Okay. Well, you definitely can pay for that if you want to do a reevaluation or anything like that, but he can't give you what he does not have. So I can't modify his child support or anything like that to make him pay you any more money. I just can't do that. Not when he has a legitimate reason not to be doing it.
Can you order him to pay health insurance? Because I'm paying $300 right now for the health insurance for the child.
Is that for the child only, or is that
Yes,
for
ma'am,
you?
for the child only.
Miss Kirby insists again. She wants the court to force a reevaluation of his medical condition. She believes he's using his illness as an excuse. But the judge makes it clear. She can pay for another medical review if she wants, but the court won't compel it without reason. Douglas sits quietly, avoiding her gaze. It's clear this is not just about money. It's about trust and years of broken promises.
Okay, like I said, until he, gets some sort of clearance, some sort of W-2 paycheck stub that says he's making around the amount that he was making, I mean, you really can't do anything at this point.
Okay, fine. Even if though he receives less money now, but he still can pay child support out of that amount, right?
Well, he can pay, it's taken out of the lesser amount, but not from his Social Security benefit. It's not going to be taken out of that.
So there's nothing I can do about it.
Not at this point, unfortunately. Do you know when, well, you probably don't know, has the doctor said anything about you being released back to work full-time or anything like that?
Miss Kirby tries a new angle. She's paying for their child's health insurance, $300 every month. She asks the court to make him contribute. But again, the judge explains. Legally, his benefits can't be garnished for that purpose. Until Douglas shows proof of employment or a medical clearance, the court's hands are tied.
Nothing at the moment. It's not something I'm against. I was making good money doing IT, and she's right. She did push me to, go back to college and get my degree, and it worked out for quite a bit. I even set some money aside for college for Danny, but it's just at the moment I can't. And like I said, over 8 months it just kept getting worse. There's small signs of it getting slightly better, but it's really bad right now. I can't stare at screens. The numbers get blurred within it. At the moment, I do apologize. But it's not something I can do. I would love to. I love our son as much as you do, but I mean, right now, if we're being honest, you make decent. You make a decent amount annually.
I believe he's sincere. I believe he's being very sincere about what he's saying.
Douglas speaks again. His words are heartfelt. He admits he once earned well, loved his IT work, and even saved for Danny's future. But now, his illness has changed everything. He apologizes, maybe sincerely. He can't stare at screens. His vision blurs. His body won't cooperate. I love our son, he says softly. I'd give anything to support him again. The courtroom grows silent.
When I can contribute, if I'm cleared, I'm more than willing to do it, Your Honor.
Yeah. It's always something. It's always some kind of excuses, Your Honor.
Well, the good thing is that if and when that time comes and he's able to make even more money, right? You understand that your child support can go up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Correct.
So in the event that that happens, you can get an increase, but just nothing for today. Okay. Do you have any other questions?
No.
No? Okay. Do you have any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed. I just wanted to go over what you all witnessed in the Kirby case.
Miss Kirby crosses her arms, still doubtful. The judge, however, sees the bigger picture. She reminds both parents, when and if Douglas recovers and starts earning again, the child support can be revisited. The law leaves room for change, but today, the evidence decides the outcome.
Mom was bringing dad to court. She wanted an increase in child support. Well, what is something interesting about this case? Dad had a disability that was documented. He had proof that he was receiving some sort of Social Security as well as disability. In that case, we couldn't really honor Mom's request today until Dad brings something back to court showing where he is released from a doctor to work minimum duties, some sort of paycheck stub to reflect the amount that he would be paid off of that, or 100% not receiving any Social Security or any disability, then the court at that time will be able to honor a request of possibly increasing.
With both sides exhausted, Judge Funderby dismisses the case. But before adjourning, she speaks directly to the audience, a rare moment of reflection. She explains the law clearly. When a parent is disabled and receiving benefits, we cannot order payments until that parent is medically cleared to work or shows new income. It's not about sympathy. It's about fairness under the law.